the utter passivity of the Department of Justice, which continues to the present day. And I ask that as a former federal prosecutor.
I'm going to ask you.
Well, I don't know. I could write an indictment in these cases just on what I read in the newspapers in 30 minutes, and convicting these people would be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Politicization, it's the politicization, frankly. It is the politicization of the Department of Justice, the Attorney General's offices, the lack of independence of the regional offices to bring cases. It is, frankly, on the other side, this political pressure that comes from a notion that we've unfortunately had to learn to live with. I don't agree that we have to, but we had to, which is, gosh, if you do anything like that, you'll risk destabilizing these very same institutions that we've spent so much effort trying to make look like they're solid.
This has never guided the broad section of the Department of Justice in the past, and I want to know what's happened now. Is the fix in? I mean, is that what you're suggesting here?
Well, it's hard to draw any other conclusion, honestly. I don't know the answer. I'm not a party to these emails going back and forth. But it's difficult to draw any other conclusion that a debacle this large, creating this much pain and this trillions in losses, that it was nobody's fault, and that there wasn't a crime. It's very difficult to, you have to suspend your disbelief for far too long to draw that conclusion. So again, I think it is an appetite to prosecute that isn't there. I think there is a fear factor of losing the case. They say these are complex cases, these are paper cases, these are not, you don't have a victim to point to, who is dead on the ground. I mean, there are many, many excuses given. I buy none of them. I can only...
There's also been no real investigation.
Yeah, that's the problem. The regulatory infrastructure leading up to this had no investigation going on to really find the culprits. And then when you did get a case, such as the one against Angelo Mazzillo brought by the SEC, where it appeared to have extremely damning information, emails in which he is privately saying that these loans are poisoned, toxic, these kinds of descriptions, and at the same time publicly crowing about how good his company is doing, financially sound, and providing the best loan for all of their customers. That's and selling stock through it. That seems to me to be a layup. But I am not a prosecutor and I'm not a lawyer, so unfortunately I'm going to have to.
You could send him to the slammer for life on the basis of that, and I cannot understand why that hasn't been done.
I want to make sure that all those who are in line will get a chance to